This video will give you a brief oversight of another program you can use in your course to help elevate student engagement as well as interaction. Poll Everywhere is a polling program that allows you to use a variety of polling questions to engage students within your course and the material you are presenting. If you're familiar with Kahoot, Poll Everywhere might be something you want to dive into, as it does give you a wider variety of polling questions, as well as adding variety to the types of programs you're presenting to your students. Poll Everywhere can be placed within your PowerPoint program as an extension, and it is easy for students to use while attending blended courses, online live courses, as well as in-person courses. So to get started, you will first search for polleverywhere.com and you'll be brought to their home page. From here, you will want to sign up by using your first and last name and your school email and giving a password. After an account is made, you will then use the login button instead. Once you've logged in to your Poll Everywhere account, you will come to the home page. And I do want to note that Poll Everywhere does have a free membership that can be upgraded. So if it is something that you are enjoying and you feel the paid versions would be more useful to you, you can look at those upgrades at any time. The free program does allow 40 responses for every poll question that you have, and it's quite easy to clear responses. So if you are presenting the same PowerPoint slide to several courses in a term, you can go in and clear those responses before going into your next class. That way you won't go over the 40 responses. So on the home page, you'll see some information. You'll see recent activities. You'll have an activity button down here, support center, as well as the option to upgrade ever if you want. The activity response URL is what you will give to your students. They can use their cell phones, a web browser to access this website, and that allows them to answer the questions that you are polling. And certain polls do allow students to use just their cell phone and they can text their response. To create an activity, you will select the blue activity button. And from there, you'll come to a new page where they'll automatically load the different types of polling questions. But before we get into that, I just want to show you some other features. So you can create folders to help organize chapters or courses. And that will make it easier when we dive into how to attach this to the PowerPoint extension. If not, any activity that you make, they'll just start to list under the activities here, and you can move them into folders at any time. So to create a polling question, you'll select the blue activity button. And from here, you'll see a row of different types of polling questions. So much like Collaborate, they do have a multiple choice option to start off where you can give your question as well as the different types of responses. Some features that are better than Collaborate is you can add images to your question as well as your responses, and you can add up to more than 4 responses if you want. You can use a word cloud polling question. You can do upvotes or downvotes. You can do clickable images. You can upload your own image, or you can use a preloaded image that they have. One nice clickable image that they have is a mood meter. This might be a nice way to gauge students' feeling maybe towards a reading assignment you had prior to the start of class, or how they felt on a given assignment, and that will help you kind of decide where your current lesson needs to go or where certain areas may need to be addressed. So this way no student feels singled out for sharing how they felt on material, and you can start to generate some positive conversations from there. You can give surveys, open-ended questions, you can make competitions, and if you select the 3 dots in the more, you see 2 more rows of different types of polling questions come up. Donut charts, different types of icebreakers, presentation feedback, bulletin board short answers, brainstorming. So really a great variety of different types of polling questions that will help increase the amount of participation you're having in a lesson. So if you feel like you only have a few students who are interacting with your lesson at hand, and this is a great way for maybe students who don't like to be in the spotlight to start participating, and that can help elevate just your overall conversations that you're having with your students.